162. On the verse, we spoke twice that there was not even one of the cities of those two kings that was too strong for us. We won all the battles. On this, the Rabbi has an idea. Social unity protects a society from danger. The Amorite kings were aware of this. They knew that power together, and they took steps to unify their subjects against the threat of invasion by the Jewish people. Perceived threat. It wasn't going to happen. But nonetheless, so they one of the things they used as a protection was unity amongst the Amorites. Nevertheless, a society's ability to achieve unity is limited to the extent to which its members can negate their individual egos in order to submit to a common goal. Whoa. To really have national unity, people have to work on their egos. You can't just say, I'm proud to be an American, but have egos, because egos, by definition, separate us. God expects the Jewish people to surrender themselves totally to their divine mission, our egos to our mission, and he must therefore give us the ability to do so. Therefore, even though the Amorites had national unity among the people, you cannot compare the unity amongst the Jewish people, which included ego nullification, which is a much stronger unity. As a result, the Jewish people, it says, no city was too strong because their unity was so strong. They had a real united front against the Amorites. We see here the tremendous power inherent in Jewish unity and the need to foster it to the greatest extent possible, especially since, as we taught by the sages of the Talmud, that the exile that we're in, the exile we're now commemorating in the 9 days, and next week Tisha B'Av, the 9th of Av, that it's a very long exile. It was a result of the baseless hatred and disunity among Jewish people. Right. That's what allowed the destruction of the temple, really. And then we're going to do the mitzvah of the day, a few pages back, page 155. The 155 is a short few mitzvahs of the Rambam, Maimonides. His short book, he wrote actually in Arabic. It was translated to Hebrew, but he wrote in Arabic because he wanted to have a short summary of all the mitzvahs for all the Jews of his time. The 89th prohibition in the Torah is we are forbidden from offering any sacrifice outside. So once there's a temple, you can't do a karban offering outside the courtyard of the temple. That would be called mala b'chutz. It used to be before the temple, people could have a backyard altar. It was a very popular way to connect to God, offer a sheep, whatever it was. They did to idols too, but they did to God as well. Right. Once there's a temple, you can only do it in the temple courtyard. Walmart, took care of the little guys, little altar guys. The 39th mitzvah is that we're commanded to bring 2 sheep every day as offerings in the temple. Those are called the karban tamid, the consistent offering. The 29th mitzvah is that we're commanded to burn a constant fire on the altar each day. Eish tamid lo sichbeh. Eish tamid tukat amazbeach. Eish tamid tukat amazbeach. So we say in the davening, we say a fire should be kept burning on the altar continually. Lo sichbeh must not go out. There was 3 different pyres of wood, so one had to be a constant flame. The 81st prohibitions were forbidden from extinguishing the fire on the altar. It's a negative verse. The 30th prohibition, the priests are commanded to remove the ashes on the altar each day and make, for new sacrifice.